This conference will now be recorded.
So let's start this course SAP S/4HANA Portfolio and Project Management. And today is 18th of September 2024. We are starting this course. So consider this session as demo. Okay, so you will have our overview session where you will get complete idea what we are having in SAP PPM. So when I'm in the process of explaining, just mute from your side. I'll just open it for discussion, and for asking the question, you can ask the questions then. Okay. So basically, whenever we are conducting this course, generally I'm getting some questions that why or for whom this course is basically. Okay. So just I have included one slide to understand that where you stand and the people who can directly go to learn SAP portfolio and project management. Okay. So the first is project management professionals who's already having experience of project management like PMP or some prior experience in the project management. Okay, they can go directly for the SAP PPM. And SAP consultant who's already having experience in PS, CPM, SDMM, they can directly go for enhance their knowledge. Freshers BTech also they can go for this course, but they need to understand first PS project system, just make a base into enhance the knowledge in the SAP PPM, and then SAP end user. If the people already having experience in PPM, PS or CPM, SDMM as the end user, they can understand, they can learn SAP PPM here. Okay, this course is basically 35 hours of in-depth online live training. Okay, so this is approximate 35 hours, maybe this will be less or more, and this course will be conducted on S4 HANA latest version of SAP S4 2023, and all practice will be done through Fury application only. Okay, all recorded sessions will be kept on our system where you can access these recorded sessions through web and applications. Okay, I will give you some assignments which will help you to understand the different scenarios in your organization, and it will help you to understand the certification questions. Okay, study material will provide you some project specific study material and certification specific study material. So here you will have the sample BVP, sample configuration document, okay, and some consulting notes and one or two functional specification. Wherever I'm going for explaining and wherever it is required to enhance screen or to keep any validation, I'll explain in my sessions. Okay, logic I'll explain, technicality we'll discuss later, but logic what exactly we need to apply the logic and what kind of requirement we can have from the client on a specific place in transaction. So I'll explain that. Data migration strategies we will discuss in last. Okay, and PPM and PPM and PS combinedly. And we will have one final test or mock interview if you are looking it for. This is only for interested people. Okay, and course completion certificate will provide. So here let me directly jump to the agenda. I'll explain the EPPM overview, what we are having in the EPPM. Then I'll go for explaining the PPM capabilities, and then I'll explain Fury to access the SAP PPM. So as a consultant, when we are working in PPM, we need to understand how to access the system. Means GUI, through GUI when we are accessing, what is the purpose to access through GUI and what is the purpose to access through Fury application or WebDen Pro. Okay, course contents and strategy for certification we'll learn later, we'll go in next session or in mid of this course. So first of all, let us understand the project type. So here when we are discussing EPPM, enterprise portfolio and project management, this is a package, this is a solution package provided by SAP to manage your any type of projects. Okay, so when we are saying any type of projects, this means we need to understand what are the types of projects there in the business. Okay, so these projects we will understand with reference to project system solutions, okay, or the solution which is given in SAP EPPM. Okay, so here in business we are having broadly two type of project. One is the internally financed project, another is the externally financed project. So internally financed project which has to be financed internally by the organization. Okay, so this type of projects we are calling investment project also. Investment where the organization is doing investment expecting some ROI. Okay, so same time we will not have any customer, we will not have any direct customer who's asking us to conduct or who's asking us to execute this project. This is just we are keeping in our mind that in future it will be beneficial for us. So we are having here concept of ROI, return on investment. So internally finance project, further it is divided into one is investment, another is a cost project. So investment project where we are expecting directly ROI as per my market trends, as per my experience, or as per my strategies we can find out. And overhead cost project where we are not sure whether where directly cost is going to be incurred. Okay, sometimes cost project which you are considering initially are that will be like indirectly beneficial, but it will not be considered as investment management project. Okay, so the example of investment project, for example, your organization is constructing your office, or let's say they are constructing one manufacturing plant. Okay, so when they are constructing manufacturing plant, they will understand, they will need to know that in what will be the payback period, what will be the net present value, okay, and how exactly this project will be beneficial for them. So based on some market strategy, based on some organization plan, they will execute this project by considering that they are going to expand their business. Okay, so this whenever we are doing any project, it will be aligned with the organization mission, vision, and strategies of the organization. So here example of construct construction of office or any manufacturing plant, that is investment project. And overhead cost project, let's say maintenance project. So you are having one plant and routinely the maintenance has to be done. Okay, so generally where we are having big plants, their maintenance need to be managed annually. Okay, based on some preventive plans. Okay, this has to be done, or let's say some whatever the breakdown has happened, or any general maintenance is required, calibration required. So all these maintenance has to be managed in a particular period. We are calling overhaul of plant. Okay, so in project we can manage it through project also, where EPPM will help us to summarize all maintenance planning, okay, at one place, and you can schedule this maintenance requirement as per your organization, as per your requirement. Okay, so here whatever the cost is going to incur in the maintenance, that will be considered as cost, that is direct expense. Okay, so this will be considered an expense account. So this has to be financed internally. So here when we are saying investment project that initially causes cost and that may only generate revenue or provide other benefits after a certain period of time. So whenever we are going for this type of project, we supposed to have some timelines in the mind. Okay, based on that we are calculating how beneficial this project is for us. Here there will no customer, no initial revenue, periodic capitalization to AUC. So as when we are executing this type of project, whatever cost is going to be incurred, that has to be settled into AUC monthly. Okay, and once your asset is ready, then it will be transferred to your full asset. So that is your asset value. Okay, and once this asset is handed over, means your project is handed over, project is completed. In that case, that depreciation will start on that particular asset. So final capitalization to asset, the example is acquisition of fixed asset, investment, research and development. That is the example. Here we can manage this type of project in IM. IM is investment management, project system controlling, PPM and CPM. Here overhead cost project where you will not have any revenue, actual cost transfer to expense account. Okay, and we will not have any customer, capitalization to cost center, like R&D project. So here you can see R&D project is given an investment and cost project. So in R&D project, if we are getting any outcome, okay, by which we are getting directly any revenue, okay, same time, okay, then it will be considered as investment project. So revenue in the sense like ROI, it will not be direct revenue by selling the product to the customer. Okay. So here, if it is you are getting some outcome, that will become an investment, and if you are not getting anything, that it has to be settled into cost center as expenses. Okay. For example, in COVID period, so many companies have started to do the research for vaccination of COVID, but few only succeeded to find the vaccine. Okay, so other company, by considering that market, maybe if they are keeping continue their research, they will not, this will not be beneficial, so they stopped their research meanwhile, and whatever the amount they to execute that project, we can settle, we can transfer into expense account. So here PS, CO, PPM, CPM, this is these are the modules which is helping us to manage this kind of project. Then next is externally financed project, where customer will be there, means the customer will finance this kind of project. So this project we will execute on customer demand. Okay, for example, if you see the real estate company, so in real estate company you can have both type of projects. Okay, investment project, what they are doing, the companies are constructing malls, okay, and the ownership with the company only, and once it is ready, then it will become an asset for them, and then individual shops they will rent it out, okay, and through which they are getting a rent. Okay, so that is an investment project. Okay, so how they are getting rent, and apart from that, asset value is also getting increased. Second scenario, when they are going to start any residential project, in that case, when they launch this project, same time they will start to sell it. So individual unit has to be purchased by individual customer, right? So this project they are constructing on customer demand, right? Based on the customer demand, they are constructing it. Another scenario, you are the IT company and some client is looking to implement SAP. So they will directly ask to you to implement the SAP. So whatever the amount is going to be incurred, that has to be paid to you. So here we will have project executed as per the customer requirement, strategy to execute project to achieve organization goals. So here the of goal of executing this project to achieve organization means client's goal, and apart from that, it is achieving our goal also, because individually as a IT company, I'll also have my organization goal. So here customer revenue, you will have customers, and same time you will have revenue capitalization to product or projects. And the example is engineering, construction and operation, or make to order scenarios, or make to assemble scenarios. These all are the example of customer project or externally financed project. So here SAP EPPM is giving you provision to manage all type of project, whether it is investment or cost or customer. So EPPM basically it's a package. It's not a one module. It is having multiple modules within it. Okay, so let me directly jump to that slide to explain first EPPM, then I'll come back here on this slide. Okay, so this is a SAP EPPM. So SAP EPPM is having four module, okay, in on-premise. On-premise there are four module. One is a project system. Project system, it is a core module which is directly integrated with other core modules in SAP like MM for procurement, for sales SD, for production PP, for maintenance PM, okay, for finance FICO, for grant management, grant, okay. So for investment management, it is integrated. So here it is integrated with all different modules in the core system. Okay, this module previous project system module we are going to use to use as a account assignment. Okay, so wherever we need to post any cost, that project system objects will help us. Okay, top on that, to manage your investment project, okay, to manage your cost project or investment project, we are having PPM, portfolio and project management. So portfolio and project management, this module is having two component. One is a portfolio management, which is helping us to manage your portfolio as per your organization strategies, vision and mission, and when you are finalizing any proposal, how it is going to be executed, that need to be managed in project management or in project system. Third is CPM, commercial project management, wherever you are going to manage the opportunities, okay, and reference to that whatever estimation need to be managed, need to submit to the customer, and then further once we are getting this project, and then how planning has to be done, and then further execution, all these things will be managed in CPM, commercial project management. Fourth module is EPC, enterprise project connection. EPC we are going to use for integration with P6, Primavera and MSP. EPC will be obsoleted soon, but as of now in on-premise we are having four modules. Okay, PS, PPM, CPM, and EPC. So these are the four modules which we are keeping in one package called EPPM, Enterprise Portfolio and Project Management. Okay, so when we are going to learn, so PS is one, then PPM, then CPM, then EPC. EPC is very small module. It is more towards to technical, how the data is going to transfer from PS to MSP or PPM to MSP or PM to MSP or to Primavera. Okay, and from MSP or Primavera to SAP, PS and PM. But when you are going in cloud solution, there is one more module which is part of same EPPM. Okay, that is innovation management or idea management. Okay, so that comes, but the license is different. It is depend on the organization, company to company, and I think it is region wise, like in America or Asia or Middle East, that all licensing strategies policies are different. Okay, so till version of 1709, this EPPM was in different we were having options to keep it as like in the same server as a same like as an add-on, or but after 1709 it became, everything became part of the same system. So now whenever you are going to buy S4, and after installation you can see PPM, CPM, EPC, everything in the same system itself. So any question on this slide, please?
Ramshankar, I just want to check, okay, with one license, like EPPM license, you get all the modules like, CPM, PPM, and PS, or do you need a separate license for CPM?
Till last year, as I know that everything was coming with S4 license only. Okay,
Okay.
PPM, CPM, PS, and EPC. But
Mhm.
recently, I hear they have again started to give the license based on the module also. Like CPM, they are having separate license.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, but again, it's depend on the region.
Yeah, instead of
Right.
EPC, as you said, like it is going to be obsolete soon. So, what tool they are going to use going
See,
forward?
the solution is same, but it has to be go via cloud only. Okay, so
Okay.
you can subscribe for this solution now. As of now, in on premise, it will be, it is in the same system. Okay, so you can implement, but in going forward after 2025 December, okay, this will be obsolete, and you need to go for the cloud solution where you can take a subscription of this solution.
Means EPC.
EPC, this will be solution is same, but this will be obsolete from on premise and will be kept on cloud only.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, got it.
Okay, and here there is one company from Europe. Okay, only they are providing this support and subscription of this model.
Okay, fine. And another is like innovation management. So, like, is it? I mean, the site you are
Investment
small.
management. Yeah, investment management is also part of EPPM only, but it is coming with the PS. Okay, this was previously also, this was part of core system only, and as of now also. But SAP, as per SAP roadmap, they are not going to do any enhancement or any improvement in the solution of IM. It will be as it is, whatever it is here as of now.
Okay.
So most of change is going to be happen in PPM and CPM.
Right.
Okay. And
You also
innovation
mentioned
management.
about innovation management that's currently available on cloud. Is there any plans to bring that to the on-premise as well, or that is going to stay only in cloud?
But that will be on the cloud. As of now, as I
Only on
know
cloud.
that there's no plan to move into on-premise.
No, okay. Just from PPM and CPM point of view, what are the main differences?
See,
Okay.
if
Yeah.
primarily, if you are understanding, just to understand primary difference,
Mhm.
PPM is for investment project, okay, and CPM is for customer project. But it doesn't mean that you cannot use customer project for investment project. You can use, but maximum functionality of CPM will be used in customer project. Similarly, in IM in PPM also, the maximum functionality will be applicable on your internal project, investment project, or cost project. Okay, but it doesn't mean you cannot use PPM for your customer project. You can use it, but the maximum, the concept which is designed, okay, so it is focusing on investment project type of solutions. Okay,
Yeah, got that.
primary
So
difference.
mostly
Okay,
for
primary
PPM is for internal
difference.
and CPM for the external.
Yes,
Investment
yes,
is
yes.
internal
As
for
of,
okay. Okay.
yeah, yeah, this is a primary difference. But when we'll go in mid of PPM, I'll take one session to just explain how PPM is going to integrate with CPM and what is the CPM overall understanding. I'll take one
Mhm.
session to understand through from how it is going to trigger from PPM, and in CPM itself how it is going to integrate with different module like SD, and another side is is there, and PES is there, okay, and MRS. So I'll just take one session, overview session,
Right, right.
okay. So here when we are coming to the PPM,
Okay.
portfolio and project management, it is having two sub component. One is a portfolio management, another is a project management. Portfolio management, the component technical name is PPM PFM, and for project management component name is PPM PRO. So whenever we are going to implement PPM, we need to see that we need to check whether these components are activated or not. Here you are having choice whether you want to activate both the component as per your need, or you just want to go with one only. Okay, like you can implement portfolio management only without using project management. Similarly, you can implement project management also without using portfolio management. Okay. Previously, the portfolio management Previously, the name of this module was XRPM, Accelerated Resource Portfolio Management. Okay, and then project management was the C project. But in most of the project, these two modules we were implementing together. So SAP combined in one and made it as a PPM, Portfolio and Project Management. But still internal integration is like just it is separate module. So when we are going to communicate, when the system is going to communicate between these two objects, it will be through RFC only, remote function call. Similarly, like how we are integrating with other module through RFC only, right? But if we are in the same module, generally if you see in the SAP, it will not be through RFC. But here in this module PPM, when you are communicating, when you are transferring any data from PPM to other portfolio management to here in project management, it is through RFC, or if you are integrating with project system, it is through RFC only. Okay. So primarily in portfolio management, you are having portfolio structure, you are having pre-investment analysis, you are having financial and capacity planning, review and simulation, integration with accounting. Meaning, whenever you are getting any proposal or when you are going to start any project, before starting, when the project or when the requirement is in the proposal stage, you can analyze whether this project will be beneficial for us or not. So here in portfolio management, we are having some tools based on that you can analyze. Okay, so like you can do pre-investment analysis, means like what will be your payback period, what is your NPV, what will be your ROI, what are the technical challenges. Okay, you can simulate that if we are having this technical challenges, if we are applying this techniques to just rectify that what will be the ROI, how exactly it is benefiting in my organization. So all these activities we can perform before finalizing for make as a project. Okay, so all these things we can apply in the proposal stage, and once we are satisfied, yes, this project is beneficial to us, then we can approve it and it will be transferred to, it will be considered as a project. Okay, even when you are in the process of project execution stage, and you can apply again your these all techniques. Okay, and you, if you are finding that that particular success factor of this project is not as you considered before, so you are free to just drop this project. So this kind of approach we are following in pharma companies mainly, where they are doing the R&Ds, like the example which I have taken from the COVID. Okay, so in COVID, let's say we are the company and we started one R&D project to find out some vaccination, and on certain stage we realize that it is already revealed. So there is no purpose to go in this direction. So means your success factor is already down. Means your probability of get your expected result is already down. So you can decide whether you want to continue to just make your name as a like a researcher company or research company, or just you just want to drop it to just to come out from your all these financials. So in this case, you can drop that project itself here. And when this proposal is approved, when you are going to manage this project, so here in project management you can manage, or in project system you can manage here. Okay, so in project management we are having the project structure, we are having role based resource planning. Okay, for example, when you are doing R&D project, okay, so you may require a different uh, function people, like you, let's say I'm taking example of vaccination, you may require technical analyst, you may require doctors, okay, scientist. So these all are the different roles. Okay, so these roles has to be filled with the staff. Okay, so staff, how you will get this staff, it is based on the availability of staff in a certain period, based on their qualification. Okay, based on the location, you need to deploy these staff into your project. So this process we are calling it as staffing. Okay, so here we are having project structure, we are having role based resource planning, we are having role based cost and revenue rate, means whatever the staffing you are doing, okay, based on the rates, what is the cost of my project. Integration with accounting means here in PPM we don't have any account assignment object, means we don't have any object where we can directly post any cost or revenue. So in that case, we need to integrate with accounting system, means your internal order or to project system object to capture your cost or revenue. So we are having this provision. We are having work confirmation through CAT. So when you have assigned the resource on your project, so whoever is assigned, whatever the activities task has been assigned to that user or that particular people, okay, resources, so they directly can confirm their CATs cross application timesheet in the system, and then you can capture their confirmed hours here in your project. And cost you can directly see with reference to project in CO. So this provision we are having in portfolio and project management. Here in commercial project management CPM, we are having three subcomponent. One is the workspace, then cost and revenue planning, and then issue and change management. Workspace, it is giving you the 360-degree view of your project. Cost and revenue planning, you can do the estimation, and issue and change management, you can create an issue and manage your issues, project issues. Okay, you are having a risk assessment, a risk management process here, okay, in CPM. And apart from that, you are having change management. So if any changes due to change in time or change in cost, okay, that you can address here by implementing change management process. And project system, it is a core module, and it is we are using for account assignment object primarily when we are understanding the overall solution of EPPM. So here in this course we are going to focus in portfolio and project management. SAP is having certification in project system and in PPM individually. Okay, CPM we don't have any certification. So if you are planning for PS certification, we are having 5 books and if you are planning for PPM, we are having two books. Okay, one is for to just general information, another is to having deep understanding of portfolio management and project management. So when we are conducting this course, we'll provide you the study material, certification study material also. Now, enterprise portfolio project management. So what exactly we are having in portfolio management? Okay, one second, please. Okay, so here manage. I'll explain in one other slide. Okay, but let us understand project life cycle. What exactly we are having in any project life cycle? It is starting from strategy, then issue and concept, then project proposal, then project planning, then resource allocation, and then execution and monitoring. Okay, so whenever we are starting any proposal or whenever any proposal is submitted by anyone, okay, it's supposed to have some basis on what basis we are going to submit this proposal. Okay, before that we are having idea and concept. Even before idea and concept, we are having strategies. Okay, so for example, let's say if I'm taking example of one utility company. Okay, utility company, whenever they are going to start any project, okay, they have to keep in their mind that what is exactly the organization strategies. Okay, for example, if I'm taking, let's say the any utility company has decided to to construct one utility generation plant, for example. Okay, so what is the idea behind of it? Okay, why they want to start it? So there is concept, let's say, by considering that population or by considering the demand in a particular area, and by considering maybe in 2 years or 5 years as per their strategies, organization strategies, that in particular area this much demand will be increased. Okay, or maybe this much demand will be there. So if any new developing area is there, let's say, so in that case we need to understand 10 years down the line, 50 years down the line, we need to be ready to generate this much of utilities. So here strategies, the organization strategy is saying that we have to plan for next 10 years, 20 years or 50 years, and we have to work proactively. That is a strategy. As a smart company, as a smart to keep to be in the market, or to like improve your image of your organization sometimes. Okay, so it has to have some strategies. Okay, and once strategy is there, then based on that, aligning to it, we are having ideas and concepts. So whenever we are saying, let's say we are going to construct any generation plant. Okay, for example, so what are the ideas of this? Okay, so ideas here, if we are using let's say the concept of idea management or innovation management, the individual ideas or uh, in ideas will be submitted by the prescribed users, and then it will be analyzed, and whatever ideas has been finalized, then it will go for project proposal. Okay, so here the first is strategies. Okay, and second is the idea and concept. Once it is filtered from ideas and concept, then it will reach to the project proposal. Here in the proposal stage, we'll do the pre-investment analysis. Here in idea and concept only, but we are getting that this is the idea, let's go for this idea. For example, this may be construction of turbine sorry this generation plant. So we are having different technologies. So which technology we are supposed to use? Okay, so we can segregate in idea itself then, and we are reaching to the proposal. We can work individually on these ideas. Let's say 2 or 3 ideas has been segregated, and then in proposal stage we can check the probability of successness of individual ideas. Okay, and once it is finalized, that your final project is going to be final proposal is going to push as a project here in the project planning. Okay, then once project planning it is coming, we are going for the detailed planning, and then it is going for the resource allocation. So planning itself, we are going for the the resource allocation, and then your individual resource will start to work, and then here is the execution and monitoring of the project. So here you see these all three levels have been addressed here: strategic level, tactical level, and operational level. So your strategic level is here, strategy and ideas and concept and project proposal, and then it is going for the planning and resource allocation. It comes under the tactical level, and then operation when execution need to be managed there. Okay, so here how SAP PPM is helping us all together. Okay, the strategies, basically these strategies you can define there in the portfolio and project management. Okay, so once whenever you are going to submit any ideas or any proposals, it has to be aligned with the strategy. So here the portfolio hierarchy we will have, where it will have portfolio definition, we'll have portfolio buckets. So we are having concept of multi-level portfolio hierarchies. Okay, then alternative portfolio hierarchies, we are calling it as a classification hierarchy also. Then portfolio analytics and roll-ups. Roll-ups means your all values, whatever you are having at child level, that will be rolled up to the parent level. Okay, next is idea and concept. So idea management, collect and evaluate ideas. So when any idea is going to be submitted here in innovation management, there is a specific application which will be used to submit the ideas. Okay, and once these ideas is submitted, then it has to be analyzed by the technical team. Okay, and these ideas has to be with align with the campaign. So whenever we are, how the idea is going to submit, first the strategy manager has uh, to start the campaign. Okay, and with reference to this campaign, all individual assigned users will start to submit their ideas, and then easy to use idea submission process through application, and then individual users can participate into it, and then social collaboration for comments and discussion, and then community voting and reputation system. So these are some of functionalities which we are having in the innovation management. I am having 2 or 3 slides to just explain the innovation management. I'll capture it in after 2 or 3 sessions when we'll go to discuss exactly how your portfolio management is integrated with innovation management. Okay, so here what is the sequence based on the strategies? Your strategy manager is going to start a campaign. When he is starting the campaign, he will select the individual users. Okay, and then individual users will submit their ideas. It will go to the technical team will check all these ideas. Okay, and then it will open for voting. Individual users has to vote for this, and whatever the best idea selected based on the voting, that will go for next level of proposals. So this is the concept here. So we are having 2 different applications here. One is for to manage as a admin, and other is to just manage, that will be used by the individual users. So idea selection. Okay, idea selection, assess feasibility, technical risk and probability of commercial success, hand over ideas to product and project proposals, integration with SAP PPM, success of ideas tracked through the complete life cycle. I'm not going in much because one individual itself will take too much time to explain. Okay, just it is, I'm giving gist of complete cycle here. Similarity analysis, expert finder, these are some functionalities here, and then it will go to the project proposal. Okay, here in the stage of project proposal, exactly in project proposal, this has to manage in portfolio and project management, in portfolio management component. So we are having individual object like initiative or item to manage your proposals here. Okay, and proposal will have stage gates: gate 1, gate 2, gate 3, gate 4, gate 5, like this way. So stage gate is nothing, it's a phase. So when you are saying proposal, so proposal will have multiple stages to go to just analyze. Okay, so first when you are submitting any proposal, then it has to be analyzed whether exactly this proposal which you are going to analyze further, it is really required to go next, or you can drop it here. Once it is approved, then it will go for feasibility study like technical and commercial feasibility, and once it is approved in all the stages, then it will be good for the project planning. So here decision support, it is based on the phase and gate process management, where you are having dates, you are having responsible resources to manage the individual gates, means your decision point, and or you can say phases, and individual status will be there to manage it. Then spreadsheet like financial and capacity planning. Okay, so you will have financial planning concept here. So when you are in the stage of financial planning or financial analysis, you can do the financial planning, and then you can calculate NPV, okay, ECV, ROI, all these things you can calculate. And once you are going to manage it technically, then you will have concept of questionnaires and scoring model. Okay, so here the functionality, this functionality you can use to support your decision, or to find out the successness of your project. Okay, okay, so here in the project proposal itself, you are having method of scoring, method where you can do the risk assessment, you can do the probability of commercial success, and technical feasibility based on the probability of technical success. So here we are having two tools, one is a scoring model, another is a questionnaires. Okay, so question is basically based on your predefined questions. You can select the predefined options which is best suitable for this project or this proposal. Okay, and system will calculate one score, and based on that score you can say this project is beneficial for you or not. Another tool is scoring model. A scoring model is getting the values from different fields which you are entering there in object. Okay, so directly you are not influencing, it is coming from some values which you are entering, real values. For example, your development cost. Okay, this may be based on your, let's say, probability of commercial success also. Okay, so different field values you can consider, and based on that system will calculate the score and will give you one score. Based on that you can decide whether you want to proceed further or want to stop this proposal here itself. So these are the two supporting objects we are having. Apart from that, we are having different functionalities also to ranking the dashboard. You are having what if analysis, means you can review your different proposals, and then the best, uh, you can do the what if analysis, means you can simulate this proposal. Okay, and whatever the best proposal is there, then you can continue with that, otherwise you can drop it. So here basically portfolio management is before project. Portfolio management is before project, and once your project is, your proposal is approved, then project will start. So second half is for project management. In portfolio analytics, it is having BW, that is the integral part of PPM itself, and you will have different bubble chart. Okay, different BCV reports are there, business context view reports. Okay, and then it is going for the project planning. Here in the project planning, it will be moved to, there is another object called item, based on which you can manage your project or proposal also, but just primarily understanding that item will be used as a project. Okay, then it will go for the detailed planning in the project management second half. Okay, so here you are having the complete structure, Gantt chart, you can manage, you can do the scheduling, you can do the staffing. So here these are some object through which you are doing the structure, like project definition, you are having phase, task, milestone, responsibilities, relationship. Okay, so if you see here, this, when we are in the stage of project planning, you are having portfolio management here, and then you are having project management or PS. Okay, so this all we can integrate, we'll see later. Okay, just I'm not going in much detail because it will become like a pre-sales session. Okay, resource allocation or project staffing. So here in the project management, we are having functionality of staffing also, as I explained. So here you can see the individual role. This is the role, IT project manager. Okay, there's a total demand it is showing, remaining demand it is showing, assigned effort. So once we are assigning the resources to this role, then you will see all this assigned resource here. Then once resource allocation is done, then it is going for execution. Okay, let me directly move to the execution. Before jumping to the question and answer, okay, let me explain. Let me open one more slide here. Okay, so here, can you see my screen? Okay, one second.
Not so far.
Yeah. I'll open this one. Okay, this is very important to understand here. So how is the flow of process here? Okay, first you are having organization objectives, means organization strategies. Then you are having portfolio definition. Okay, so this is a portfolio management here. You are having portfolio structure in the form of bucket. So bucket level 1, level 2, level 3 you can define, and there is a basis to define this portfolio structure. We'll discuss it in detail. And then this portfolio initiative you will create in last level of bucket. This portfolio initiative is nothing, it's just a proposal. And this proposal will have stage gates, means phases. And once this is approved, then you will convert into project. So project is here portfolio item. Okay, and this portfolio item directly you can transfer to the project system, means you can integrate with the project system directly, or you can integrate this to PPM project. Okay, that is a second half of this PPM. And this PPM project directly can be integrated with internal order, PS project, SCM, MSP, and MRS. So in this course, as it is whatever the process flow you can see here in this slide, we'll follow the same steps here. We'll first understand what is the portfolio definition, requirement, and then structure, and then what is initiative, then items, and then what are the different functionalities of individual objects, and then we'll go to integration with PS, and then integration with project management, integration with internal order, project system, SCM, MSP, and MRS. So MRSs will also obsolete soon. Okay, but we'll understand the concept how exactly we are using it. So let's keep today's session till here only. Okay, I'll from next session I'll take one business case. Okay, I'm having one business case of Godrej properties. Okay, I'll take this one, or and I'll take one more business case from IT company. Okay, then we'll follow with that. Any question, please?
Yeah, regarding that, I think it may be common question. The difference between investment management and PPM. So how can we differentiate between these two components?
I'm having this question already in my mind. Okay, the explain I'll explain it after 3 or 4 sessions. Okay, because if I'm going to explain some of functionality of PPM, okay,
Hmm.
you will not be able to correlate. Okay, so
Okay.
I can explain, but the whatever functionalities we are having in the portfolio management, that we supposed to know before understanding the difference.
Okay. And
Okay,
can you
so I'll
please a
explain.
little bit brief about C project actually? Is it like a commercial project, C project?
C projects is not commercial project. Basically, C project is designed to manage your R&D project and IT project. Okay, as
Okay.
per SAP definition, as per how they are prescribing that C project or project, now C project is known as project management project. Okay, portfolio project. So here this we are using only for IT and R&D project. Okay, but it doesn't mean you can use only for IT. Wherever you are looking to manage your resource based on the roles, you can use it. Even it can be a construction project also.
Okay. Fine. Yeah.
Okay, so here we are going to use, like, once we will conduct the session. Okay, our recorded session will kept it in our system. I'll give you the access. Okay, and apart from that, we will have SAP PPM as for HANA. 2023 version. So we'll give you this access through remote desktop connection. Okay.
So this
This is our
recording session, will you not send to us? Means it will be with you or what? How it?
no, it will be in our system. You can access it. You can access the
Or
recording.
we can access it. Okay.
Yeah. It is like it is on cloud. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So here is our system. Okay. You can see here portfolios, template project management. Okay. So portfolio management. Here you can see program management. So portfolio program management. Okay. And when you are coming here in okay, my portfolio, here I can see my portfolios. Okay. So let me stop the recording now.